Good evening. Hello, Spins. Imagine trying to use a sound alert in stream. Imagine. Welcome in. Hello, anyone else that's secretly lurking away. Welcome in to a Friday Eve stream. Honestly, I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier. I've had the most unbelievably ridiculous week, and I'm so glad it's over. I don't know how I've done it. I was going to stream last night. I had all the intentions in the world. Hello, Pato. I had all the intentions in the world of doing a stream last night, but work was so insane. I ended up working until nearly 10 o'clock last night. I'm sitting here like a dickhead working until nearly 10 o'clock last night, and I was so done as well mentally. But I knew that if I didn't do it, today would have been like a proper shit show. So I'm glad that I did. Here we are. We're going to do... Hello, Elf. Welcome in. I hope everyone's had a good Thursday. We're going to take a load off tonight with some TCG Card Shop Simulator. I have very, very much enjoyed this game so far. I haven't really had much chance to play it off stream, so all the streams have very much been showing real progress of this first playthrough. And I'm really looking forward to just chilling and opening some card packs and trying to expand our empire. Hello, Silverleaf. How did you go in your exam? I know you wouldn't know the results yet, excuse me. But did it feel like it was good? Do you think it was a good time? We're going to load GAM. I can see all these achievements in Steam. Vespid has been playing TCG Card Shop Sim and has been getting all the achievements under the sun. You don't think so? Really? Do you really not think so? Or is that just what everybody says after you've had an exam and you kind of always feel like you haven't really done very well? Have you done anything you've passed though? I don't even want to think about doing a French exam, you know. I'm still very new to learning French. I'm shit at it at the moment. Is that a French word? I'm shit at it. Shit at it. Hello, rats. Oh, it's been so long. How are you going? Thank you for the 30 months.
Hey, I am alive, I promise.
It's been so long. It's lovely to see you. Thank you so much for the resub. How is everything? I hope you're well. You're just in time. We're about to kick off with some TCG Card Shop. I don't even think you've seen any of this game yet because I've only been doing it for like a couple of weeks. 70%, absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. I'd be very pleased with that, to be perfectly honest. Does Vespid have a shadowless reverse holo shiny Nobosaurus? No, I don't think so. I think we would have heard about it if he cracked a Nobosaurus. I'm fairly confident. Also, hi, Wiley. I hope you had a good day. You've been amazing. Oh, that's good to hear. And you love dropping off the face of the earth. Honestly, I understand you completely. To be fair, I kind of dropped off the face of the earth a few weeks ago. I just randomly didn't stream for 3 weeks instead of 1. Life has been really stupid this year. There's just so much happening. And it's moving quicker than I can sort of cope with. It's very weird. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Julia. Oh, I hope it's been really windy outside. I hope it's a bit nicer out there now. Hello, Catman. What's going on? Now, if you haven't seen my store for a little while, look at all these super keen people. They wait outside to come in I don't know if I'm ready for them. Let's just chill for a minute here and just take stock. So I've done a bit of a redesign. I've got some tables in the middle. I have a staff member working the checkout. I fired the other guy. He was bloody useless. He was as useful as a chocolate teapot. So I do my own restocking now. Look at all these disapproving card people. They're all like, you know, I can't abide by these shops that aren't open at 8 a.m. when I'm ready to do some carding. I can't abide by it. Look at this. Head shaking all over the place. The disapproval. Unbelievable. I'm going to get some little cards out on my table. A chocolate teapot would be extremely impractical when you think about it. It wouldn't stay together long enough to hold any hot contents. Would it? It would only be good if it was like sold as the dessert. So like you buy a chocolate teapot and part of the idea is that you enjoy the melting chocolate while you drink the tea. I could get behind that. Like a little mini one. That's a good idea actually. I'm going to trademark that. Is anyone doing that? Call it teapot, innit? Hello, Tommy. Welcome in. What's going on? Chocolate teapot, innit? That's all that is. Simples. Now, I've actually got some cards that are worth something here. Excuse me, I'm losing my voice a little bit. I hope that sorts itself out. It's been a very people-y week. Lots of talking this week, and I think it's taken its toll on my beautiful voice. They sell edible chocolate undies. I don't really think that's automatically the comparison point, though, to be fair. It's like we're just talking about desserts and what might be like a nice, cute little dessert, and all of a sudden we're talking about edible underwear. How did that happen, exactly? It wasn't me. I don't know why everyone blames me for the content of the chat. Just like a cute little snack. It's fine. Okay. I'm gonna have to hydrate. I've been drinking an iced tea. I've got one of these delightful little Lipton iced teas. You seen these? They're no sugar ones. Can you see? Little no sugar Lipton iced tea. It's peach. Absolutely delightful. An absolute delight. Yeah, no, it's never my fault either. Now, what else do we have? We've got some, I've got $874. I need some board games in stock here. Actually, what do I need? I need the, I don't even know. Whatever that colourful one isn't. So one of those and one of those. Then, now we were talking last time. I know, I'm still basic Silverleaf. I don't have like good stuff yet. I don't have good furniture. Money is very hard to come by, you know. It's tough out there. The economy is ruined. Now I also want some, got plushies. Let's get some more individual packs, but let's trim down our stock of the individual card packs. We were talking about this. We're going to try and get people to buy more boxes if possible. Now, let's get some of our existing stock out. Box has no item in it. And we also need some rare ones as well. So let's get some... one of those. Suppose I'll have an epic one as well. Treat myself. You should have stuck with Spanish. I am enjoying, I'm really enjoying learning languages, you know. I feel like I'm a little bit addicted to it at the moment. I'm learning like 5 different languages, which I never intended to do. But to be fair, I'm focusing heavily though. Like the priority ones are Spanish and Italian. Those are my priority ones. And then I'm sprinkling in Japanese, German, and French. But I have done quite a lot of Japanese though. But I've kind of changed my priorities about where I might like to go and spend some time. And if I do like, if I want to do like a really decent trip somewhere where I really want to soak up the, you know, what it would be like to live somewhere just to feel that, it's good to have a bit of an understanding of the language, I think. I wasn't available. You know, I am absolutely Italian. Everything sounds amazing in Italian. It is the most beautiful language I have ever heard. Everything sounds just, it just flows. It sounds so extravagant. It sounds like you're having the best time ever. You order something at a restaurant and it's just like, it just rolls off the tongue. Oh, it's just, I love it. I'm absolutely loving it. I'm loving it so much that I'm going really hard on it, doing like multiple lessons a day. If you should adopt something major for the whole school, and you think yes. Oh, so you were like, yeah, I think so, and they've gone ahead and done it. Oh, that's nice. I think it's all too rare that people feel valued and respected at work, don't you think? It should happen more. It's always nice. This week was difficult for me. It's been a highly, like, there's just been too many deadlines for it to be reasonable. You know, when there's so many deadlines that the concept of urgency doesn't even have any meaning anymore, because it's like, well, how do you define what's more urgent than something else that's urgent? That's been the vibe of the week, and I'm done. I'm just about ready to go and sell everything and go live on an island with no internet connection at this point. That's kind of where I'm at. Now let's condense this down a little bit, because I would like to sell less individual packs and have more shelf space for boxes. But we'll open some boxes. Some packs. Excuse me, got the hiccups as well. Just throwing that in too. I need to get some individual ordinary packs. I have so many simulators. I was looking at my Steam library when I was deciding what to do tonight. I have got so many simulators that I want to play. It's a genre of game that seems to have really boomed in the last 2 years, and I am here for it. I've always loved a sim. If you've been in the stream, if you've been around for any time at all, you know that I love a sim. But they used to be very, you know, few and far between when they came out. But now, there's a simulator for just about anything that you can think of. But then other games are kind of technically simulators as well, like survival simulators. Like a Green Hell is like technically a simulator. So there's just like a lot of variation in that genre as well. What are you complaining about with my card prices? Who was complaining about something? Well, let's open some of these. We'll stand over here out of the way. It's been a minute. The Sims, you could count The Sims as Sims content if you like. Absolutely. The Sims is very Sims. But you know, I've only ever dipped a toe into The Sims. I've never played a lot of it. I don't know. I've thought about doing, you know, a lot of Sims for stream, but then I didn't know. I wasn't sure if I'd be off-put by how much DLC it seems like you need to buy for that. I've never played Rust. People seem to love Rust. I used to love SimCity. I used to play SimCity when I was a teenager on the PC. I used to lose myself in that game, and it used to really piss my parents off because they just didn't understand what I was doing. Like, how can you just sit there? They used to say. I was like, well, I'm not just sitting there. I'm actively doing something. I'm relaxing. It's a thing. But there's always something to do in simulators. That's the other thing. There's always something to do. So you can lose hours in a sim if you're not careful. Lazy, good for nothing. Well, to be fair, I had my first job when I was 14 and 9 months. So you can't say that I haven't been a good little citizen. Oh, $22. $22. Oh, I loved Theme Park and I loved Theme Hospital. I played Theme Hospital so much that Mum, $53. Mum made me mute the receptionist because she was going actual insane with it. I was just sitting there. I wasn't using headphones. Doctor, attending psychiatry, please. She was losing it. Like, I can't do this. I can't hear that receptionist anymore. So I had to mute her or turn her down. This is a good pack. $275. The receptionist is something special in the original Theme Hospital. We're sorry about the amount of litter. All that kind of thing. Yes, I'm the mayor of the city. How dare you speak to me like that? How very dare. I love Crime Scene Cleaner. I did some live streams of Crime Scene Cleaner. And I think I've just about finished the game. So when I was about halfway through my playthrough, I started doing some offline plays of Crime Scene Cleaner and recording the videos for YouTube. So I have one I'm in the middle of doing at the moment. So I think I'm just about done with Crime Scene Cleaner. So if you'd like to see the rest of that game, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube because the whole playthrough is on there and some of them weren't live streamed. Crime Scene Cleaner is extremely impressive. That is a polished sim. $24 redos. I know. Hello, Wayne. I'm good. How are you doing? There's lots of good memories with those old theme games. I always found Theme Park to be more difficult than Theme Hospital. Theme Park had a lot of quirks to it. Mining coal at 10. How dare you, Spins? Hey, kids now, no one gets a job they don't get a job for ages. I can't believe I was working when I was 14. I should have enjoyed sitting on my ass for a bit longer. Why was I so desperate to get a job? Nobody told me. Nobody told me I was going to spend so much of my adult life working. I could have sat on my ass for a couple more years, I reckon. I think that would have been perfectly fine. But no, I need to get a job, don't I? Oh, I need to start earning money. Okay, I'm fine. Played some Jurassic Park Builder. Got too paywall-y. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, isn't it, with those mobile games? Kind of how they're built. You wish you could have gotten a job at 16. Why do you say that? Is that because there's something that you would have liked to have gotten into earlier? I'm running a card shop now, innit? Look how important and fancy I am. You thought that I wasn't going to amount to anything. You thought that I was just going to sit at a computer all day. And ironically, that's exactly what I fucking do. My job involves me to sit at a computer all day, ironically. Like when our parents were having a go at us for spending so much time on the computer, little did they know it was preparing us for our eventual reality. Because everything I do to make money involves this computer. If I wasn't computer literate, I would have had the worst time right now. So, got a theme hospital to thank for that. Oz's lifestyle choices. Why do you think he's extravagant? Oh, because you never got an allowance? Yeah. Look, to be fair, it was good. I did like working when I was that age. I was really keen to do it. And I liked having a job. I liked having my own money. And like I met heaps of friends through my work and I wouldn't take all that back. It was really good. And definitely like the kind of stuff that I did prepared me really well for like when I was ready to have a full-time job. Whoops. So, you know, I wouldn't take it back. Could have been a doctor. No, I couldn't have been a doctor. No. I mean, look, to be fair, I think I could have applied myself on the intellectual side to be a doctor, but it's the physical stuff I can't deal with. Like if you've got a boil on your ass, I don't want me to be the first person you think of, you know? You wake up in the morning, it's like, oh, that wasn't there yesterday. Or something on your ass or whatever. I don't want to be the first person that you call. I don't want to know. So no, I couldn't have been a doctor. I'm all right. You go see anybody else except me. Hello, running. What's going on? You had to get up for work at 5. I had to do a little bit of that. I had to do a little bit of that for some things that I did. I had to start work at 6. Hated it. What was I doing? Absolutely hated it. I'm not a morning person. Not that early. Oh, let's buy some of these. We haven't bought any of these yet because I only just got the license for them. Beautiful. Yes, thank you, David. There is a sort option. I've been using that. Because I have so many cards now that I like to know... Oops, there's a wall there. I like to know that all my high cost ones are at the front for me to look at. If you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to ask somebody else. That sounds like something the receptionist in Theme Hospital would say. I like her attitude. You know, if you need anything else, feel free to kindly fuck off. Like, you could see her saying that. She's got quite a lot of sass. I respect that as an adult. It's not easy to have that amount of sass. Society makes life, you know, makes it hard for you. Playing your violin? Well, that's actually not a bad first job. I know, imagine you haven't even had your coffee yet and your first patient's got a boil that needs lancing off their ass. No, thank you. I would be questioning all of my life choices. Like, excuse me, I've been meaning to see somebody about this. Every time I walk into a card shop specifically, all this green air appears around me and I smell like a toilet bowl, and the shop owner always sprays me with this weird smelling deodorant. What do you recommend, Doctor? I just don't want to get involved. Okay, now, we're doing pretty good for money here. Do I have any duplicates that I can make a little bundle out of? I've got enough, yes I do. Hair's blowing everywhere. Got the fan on in here. It's hot, it's getting hot. Next week. Ew. No, please don't, Spins. I'm alright, thanks. I'm alright. I really don't need to know anybody that well. I'm not bothered. Alright. Now, the last time we opened packs, it went very, very well. Oh, you saw me going through it as highest in general? Oh, highest duplicates. I see what you mean. Oh, that's a good point. Okay. That shut me up, didn't it? I know, I'm hiding in the corner. I don't want to get in the way of the merchandise. Yeah, I'll have a look at that next time. Next time we use the folder. No, don't come to my card shop if you're not going to have a shower. You'll get sprayed in the face. I won't be polite about it. It's like my secret shame, isn't it? Opening my own stock. Oh, my secret shame. Oh, 172 and Esmerdios. That's a bit fancy, isn't it? I like it. These are good, these packs. You have to get some good cards out. Let's look at this duplicate trick. If you haven't, like, if it's your first time here, this is only, I think, my 4th or 5th session on this. I'm still pretty new. I'm like shop level 18, so we're still learning really as we go. There's something in the air tonight. I got a Blazor, $777.70. Now that's a ghost card, I think, isn't it? There's like a ghost card category. Don't you put your smell all over my Blazor. Over there. Did you hear that? Oh, wait. Oh, I know what it is. Do I know what it is? I think something fell off the windowsill. I put something on the windowsill to like keep the blind from moving, and I think the fan blew it off. Oof. Okay. Now, let's have a little look at this. Let's so if we go to sort my album by duplicates, right? So that then gives me the highest number of duplicates. Wait. Is it one or the other? So if I do price, it puts the most expensive at the start, which we already know. But if I do duplicates, does that automatically put the most expensive duplicates at the start? I think it does, doesn't it? Oh, that's the business, isn't it? That's the business. Okay, very good. Very good. That's what we're going to do. You shower after you play hockey. That's a fairly good rule of thumb. A $93,000 Pokemon card box opening video. Oh, he was just happy to be there, Wiley, that's all. Oh, hang on, that's not actually a... that is not actually a duplicate. Why has it got true next to it then? If it's got ×1 and then 2... that seems like a strange way of going about it. Or is it just showing me the duplicates so that if I sold anything that I'm looking at right now, I don't have to worry about leaving one behind. Do you know what I mean? The fact that it's even appearing means that it's a duplicate. So if I take one out and there's nothing there, I still actually have one. Is that the case? Be good to know, I think. Now, because I don't want to leave myself without a copy of every card, because now I care about that a lot, apparently. Oh, okay, yeah. So the 1, 2 means I have 2. Yeah, cool. So that means that I can go nuts, basically. Once I sort by duplicates, I can be confident I'm not going to get rid of something that I only have 1 of. Very nice. Thank you. Okay. Lovely. We've got a few cards building up here that actually have some decent value. So if I go back to the beginning of my folder, this is actually my most valuable duplicate then. The basic epic foil. I didn't mean to do that, to be fair. Why is it only, okay, there we go, fine. It's my first day, apparently. I've forgotten how to play. Now, this is going to make some serious dough. I like it. Now I've got, we've had a pretty good day. I've got nearly $3,000. So we need to make some decisions about what we're going to try and achieve here. I feel like I'd like some more shop space, but it's so expensive. If I was to get more shop space, hang on, let's see what I haven't unlocked yet. So, God, it's $3,000 just to get the license for the epic card box thing. Then we've got legendary ones as well. Ooh. Interesting. I've got a lot of the accessories in stock already. We could get a third plushie, I suppose. If that's, you know, worthwhile. Now, let's order some more of the spray. And let's get... that's okay. Let's get some, maybe some more boxes. What if we have 2 shelves of boxes next to each other? I don't think I've got any spares, or do I? Might have a couple of spares there. So we'll get some more purples to go next door. And do I have any rares? I think I've got a rare lying around there. They can go next door as well. So the other shelf used to be full of individual card packs, but I'm going to trim them back a wee bit. They're just for my personal opening pleasure. That's just for me to enjoy. Okay, so let's get 1 of each of those boxes. We'll go 1 of those, 1 of those. You need to get a porg plushie. What's a porg? Porg. I need some tabletop stuff as well, but that's a separate shopping cart. We'll worry about that after. Hello, Arm. How you doing? What's going on? I think that's all right. We'll order that. We will also get... Is it a Pokemon thing? I've told you, I've been very frank about it. I'm not a Pokemon person. I'm not all over it. I don't know what's going on with Pokemon. Never really been my jam. Oh, what's this? This is new. A Necromancer's license. So that's another board game that I could unlock as well. I don't know what to spend my money on next. And I suppose ideally we should try and just make the most out of the store space we've currently got, shouldn't we? Because I can still get some more stuff on this too. There's too much. I'm pretty good, I have made it through the week somehow. It's been so stupidly crazy. I am knackered, but I'm fine. How are you doing? Oh, it's the penguin bird from the oh, okay. I wouldn't have remembered that. I've seen that as well. I've seen all the Star Wars everything, and I still... Nah. It didn't stick with me. The name of it. I know what it is now that you've said it. I know the shop expansions are really expensive though. Like really expensive. Actually, let's have a look and see what my next one is going to cost. I think it's quite a lot. Now, let's look. Oh, let's check my bills as well. I think I might have forgotten to do those for a little while. Shit. No wonder I've got so much money in the bank. I just haven't been paying my rent. Whoops. The salaries. How is that useless employee cost me $2,100? Oh, there goes that. God damn it. It's like real life, isn't it? Your money just disappears before you can even enjoy it. It's not fair. Yeah, going all right, no major complaints. So that's good. That's all we can hope for in this crazy world. Level 18 gets the first starter deck, even though you'd think one of those would be a default. You've got to go past the legend booster to see it. All right. So there's a lot of stuff that I don't know about this game still, but I kind of like that. I like discovering all these like funny little things that are going on. Now, I really wish there was a better way of changing prices. I wish I could just do it from one central computer thing. This annoys me. It's just a drag, isn't it? I've got a nice buffer in them now. I've got like a 20% markup. That sort of means that like I shouldn't lose money. But I run the risk of the prices being a little bit too expensive if there's like a fluctuation the other way. I have to pay attention if anyone starts complaining, saying I'm too expensive. I'll say, yeah, well, it's inflation, mate. Where have you been? Welcome to 2024. I really shouldn't buy anything until we pay the wages, to be fair. That's kind of where we're at here. So let's just drown our sorrows by opening some card packs. I'm just gonna go hide in the corner. I like opening card packs. A Gilgabass. Gilgabass. We've pulled some good cards from these epic packs. Imagine coming up with all these names. They would have been AI, wouldn't they? They would have used AI to come up with all these card names. Otherwise, how would you? You need the legendary pack, then the booster pack is just for sale. It's pointless to open the booster packs. But I'm getting some money out of them because these are booster packs, right? What I'm opening now. And I have been selling like duplicates. I'm nearly up to the legendary. Like obviously there's a level that I have to get to, but I'm gonna have the money for it as well. Right. We'll just be legendary only, basically. Ooh, $402. That's pretty decent though. Yeah, that's what worries me. That's what worries me, and that's something that plagues simulator games, especially ones like this, is you get to a certain point and the lack of quality of life stuff becomes a real problem. And this was a real problem with games like Supermarket Simulator as well. It's all well and good until your shop becomes too unwieldy to manage and it's so manual. That's quite annoying. So hopefully, there's other games like Clothing Store Simulator is a pretty good example. They built a lot of the quality of life stuff into the game from the very start. So as the store grows, everything's quite manageable. They've made it so that you can handle everything from the computer. You're not running around manually doing stuff. Hopefully they sort of sort that out for this one. Because you just get to the point where you just can't be bothered. You're just going to leave them and hope for the best. I do have the workbench, yes. I've been getting rid of my cheap ones and putting them into boxes. So the rare pack, yes, those are the ones I'm opening now. Then there's the red legendary, and then it goes to the shiny blue, and those are the booster. Right. Let's have a little look at the stock thing. So these legendary packs, I need to be shop level 20 to unlock that range of cards, basically. So we have a little bit of just grindy stuff to do first before we can unlock it. That's okay. That's all right. Let's keep this card table nice and stocked. A few cards out. They sell really quickly when you put stuff out on this card table, I find. Not more slot available. You can only have so much slot in your life. Keep talking and no one explodes. Oh, I've played that. Oh, we know all about that one. Running. Me and Fenny played that one. A good time was had. I actually love that game. I love that game. And it's so funny that you bring it up because I was thinking about it the other day. I was considering whether I would do a stream of that game with a willing participant because I actually loved it and we never played it all the way to the end. Hello, Martin. What's going on? You don't need every pack, just the highest level. So you're basically saying that once I unlock Legendary, you don't think there's any point even stocking anything lower. Is that what you're saying? Is there no... So normally with games like this, right, customers are annoyed if you don't provide the full offering of whatever you have licenses for. So whilst you might make more money by putting the more expensive products out only, they can come in and complain because you're not holding the stock that they're expecting to find. And then that hurts your store's reputation. Oh God, my bills are really getting on top of me here. I can't pay the wages. I wanted to buy some more board games. I'm poor. Buy more things, everybody. I'm poor. I need the money. I don't have enough duplicates to get to do anything else with those bulk card boxes at the moment. So I think I tried doing, unless that's changed recently, I tried putting these levels up. So if you do like 1 to, can you type that? No, you have to do it like that. Let's say I did 1 to 2. Yeah, I didn't have enough. I didn't have enough because I still, well, hang on, wait. What if I just do 1? Yeah, still not enough. I tried that. So I've just been getting rid of the really low quality ones. You tried it with your then girlfriend you didn't talk to for a month. Honestly, stuff gets real. We've played a few games where it's actually quite amazing that we've all made it out as friends. And I think that Pico Park game is a really good example of the strength of our friendship in this stream because we made it through. Whenever you bleach your hair, it gets dry. Oh, you just have to put like, you just have to put extra care into it, like as well as washing it with the normal stuff. Leave-in conditioners, put leave-in conditioners into it as well, or like hair creams and hair masks. So especially on the ends, because the ends are always going to be the worst. Oh, really? My board games seem to fly off the shelf. I seem to never have enough of them. Isn't that funny? What else have I got hiding down here? I've got some red dice. I think I might need to get some red dice. Oh, excuse me. Red dice out on the shelf. I was packing $2 cards into the white. So, right. So if I want a yellow box then, right? And I want 1 minimum card to remain. You're saying $1 to $2 is a yellow box, right? So if I have this like where the minimum price is $1 and the max price is $2, everything in between, like, is that going to automatically put it in the right sort of color box? I mean, I don't even have enough of them anyway to do it. It was Fenny and I played it. And then I think we had one stream where me and Wiley and Fit jumped on as well and did some. You can get yellow with 76 to $1. Well, let me see if I've got enough if I go 76 to $1.80. I think it's just going to give me another white box, isn't it? Yeah, so we've got another white box there. Need to put the lights on as well. It's a bit dark. Yeah, okay, I see. So, yeah. So you want to try and find a sweet spot so that you're getting good value out of what you're bundling together. So that you want the colors where you can get the colors because then you can sell them for more, basically. So what if I was to try, like, 90 cents to $1.90? I probably don't have enough to really play with it too much anyway at this point. Now let's get this this thing paid. That was stressing me out. Now all my bills are paid. That is good. It's a good start. The table game affects the card sales. Yep. Board games is independent. Yeah, okay. I see. Yeah. The average of the box gets it to a threshold. I'll be able to get a bit more experimental with it when I've got more duplicates. All right, lovely. Okay, that we can't unlock any legendary stuff at the moment. It's not an option. We need to level up a bit more. An amnasilla. That looks like a whale that forgets things a lot, doesn't it? Yeah, bleach is like the worst thing you can do to your hair, basically, because you're just like leaching the color and stuff out of it rather than putting color into it. So if you're gonna bleach it, especially if you have longer hair, you have to be prepared to put a bit more care into it. So it's giving my hair a bit of a rest, actually, having red at the moment. Just start with high and then go down, yeah, just to see if, you know, what happens. It's not an option at the moment, though. I don't have enough. There's not enough to put together into a box. I tried that last time. Yeah, it sucks at dry. Yeah, it can make your hair really brittle, break easily. But if you see people that have been like continually bleaching it to the point where it's gone white, normally their hair almost looks a little bit like fairy floss because there's just nothing left in there. I wasn't sure how my current hair color would go because I had bleach. I've still got bleach in my hair underneath this, but actually it went pretty well, all things considered. Didn't pull anything too crazy. Don't you get not as good cards in the blue pack, though? Why is everything topsy-turvy in this game? If that's the cheapest card pack, why would you get better value out of opening the cards from that one rather than the epic one? Is that just because of the price difference? Oh, you're just talking about XP, but you're not really considering the cards that you can pull from it when you say that. In terms of if you were going to resell them on the table, the same XP. I guess that makes sense that you'd get the same XP. Imagine having a job where it was encouraged for you to just like open up card packs all day and see what you get. You get like XP and then you can go for a promotion. Red has a higher rate of $10 plus. Yeah. Yeah, so you're going to get better cards. Yeah. I guess it depends what you're trying to do at whatever point in the game, doesn't it? So if you wanted to level up quickly without spending too much money, then I suppose you would want to open the blue ones. If you're just concerned about the XP, which is probably a good call right now though, don't you reckon? Oh, but you get more XP if you pull a good card. And you're more likely to pull a good card in a better pack. Swings and roundabouts, I say. Ooh! I don't know if... Oh, wow. I feel like we haven't really opened any cards that look like this. It's a very different looking card. This has been very good for a very basic pack. Ooh. Good bang for our buck there. You get a lot more medium value cards for a legendary pack. That's just about chance, yeah. That's all part of the fun. This has been good though. This is just a blue pack. Like a set of blue packs I've been opening. Got some good ones there. Look how many cards have sold off my table. Everyone loves it. Keep pressing the wrong button. God's sakes. Very good. Oh, my hand's full. I got carried away. If you like, I could use a helpful staff member, to be honest. If you open pack to sell, open red. If it's to keep, go blue or yellow. I feel like this game needs a handbook to go with, right? So sell red, keeping blue and yellow. Interesting. Well, red's not on the table just yet. We're not high enough level to get the license for it. Kind of looking forward to checking that out though. See what we might get. Oh, and why wouldn't you be helpful if I was kind enough to give you a job in my card shop? You'd have to be more useful than the staff that I've had so far. That's my job. I'm already doing that, I'm sitting in the corner being a gremlin with my little card packs. That's already happening. Shoo! Shoo! Buy something or get out. It's 9 o'clock. That's the spirit. That's what we like to see. She's not even buying anything. She's just casually browsing. Dare you casually browse in my store? I'm not even going to buy anything. Oh, she is. Talkies. I think I might get a bad review, you know. I only bought one pack though. We didn't have any staff till level 25. Yeah, the only thing is while I was like building the store up, I was getting sort of frustrated having to go back and forth to do the register while I was doing it. But to be fair, at this point, maybe I could. Because like I'm not going to be moving things around significantly until I do another store expansion. Lots to think about. Get some tabletop stuff. Shit, did I buy that much? Zach is super valued. That's who I've got now, right? Is that Zach? I don't even know the name of my own staff. I'm that kind of boss. I'm all about the business. Mafia works. I've got that in 2 places at the moment, haven't I? It's fine. I'm gonna get 2 of them in a box. He works 13 hours for less than half of minimum wage. He just loves cards that much. He loves them that much. The money just doesn't matter anymore. What a trooper. Right, so we'll keep this one for after. This one as well. Actually, no. That one can go on the bottom. I've got a space for those. That's fine. Now, do we still have... Yes, we do. That one's run out. That one's run out of one of the cans of spray. I know, look, I can't afford the wages as it is. I hope you don't expect to be paid. Not that I don't appreciate you both. But I can't afford to pay you. I'm poor, you see. Right, so we only had 8 dissatisfied customers. That's not too bad. That's okay. We made some profit, which is nice. Let's try and stay a little bit more on top of the bills so that they don't overtake everything again. Low-level worker like Terrence stays longer. The higher-level ones quit. You need 2 to pack the shelves. That would be like when I'm a little bit bigger though, right? And I don't have the storeroom unlocked either. I'm assuming that I think I need $10,000, right? I'm the right level, but I think I also need $10,000 to unlock this to act as a storeroom. Because like there isn't any way to put all the boxes. They're just sort of sitting around, aren't they? It's a bit of a problem. I sound like a cafe owner here in Melbourne. Which bit is that? Which bit of what I have recently said sounds like a cafe owner in Melbourne? That's very specific, Wiley. Which part? Oh, don't yet. Yeah, can't afford to pay the staff. That's what they all say. That's anyone in the restaurant or food and beverage industry Australia-wide at the moment. But then if there's no storeroom, all the boxes just sit around looking untidy. I don't like that. Oh, and you need the shelves and everything. Yeah, I'm not really okay with them dropping the boxes. That was really annoying me. I had someone restocking and they were just dropping the box where they were all the time. And the whole shop looked like an absolute shit show. Right, let's get some more boxes. One of those. One of those. It's a lot to take in, isn't it? Right where they were. That's where they dropped it. Yes. That was a very annoying discovery that I made. Now, are these on? They're on, right? Yeah, I do. There's a business that I work with, actually, that under some of the awards, it's unbelievable how much unskilled workers are paid for doing really low grade stuff. If it's like at certain times of the, you know, like public holidays and stuff, it's actually mind blowing how much they receive. It's more than like someone on a salary. And then what sort of tends to happen is businesses just don't open then. So like people will go to places. It happens a lot in Adelaide actually. People will go to places expecting it to be open and it's not because the shop owner's like freaking out over the wages. That happens heaps here. Well, saying that, in Melbourne, a lot of stuff was closed on Sundays, I noticed, when I went shopping. And I wasn't really expecting that. Threw everything in the room when I unlocked it, but I can't get in though. So I haven't actually paid to unlock it because I didn't have the money. So the door is still just like jammed. I'm banned from my own storeroom. Not a bad price. That's right. It's not a bad price, is it? It's not the worst. Maybe I should do the register. I could get them served so much quicker, couldn't I? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. It'll save me some money on wages as well, won't it? Because they're all just standing here. It's taking forever. Nobody does it like you do they? 26. Now we've got the shop kind of how we want it. See how we go. $92 change. That annoys me. I have to get used to this weird placement of the money in the till. Yeah, there's been a lot going on with all of that, hasn't there? Like price gouging and whatnot. Yeah. Yeah, there's definitely some super dodgy stuff going on. For the table event, I did tinker with that last time. What did I end up doing? I'm on the Fire Cup at the moment. $140 a day. There's a vintage one. Silver Legacy, $500 a day. So I haven't really done those ones. So that costs me $400 a day to run that event. But I'll get an extra, like I'll get $30 an hour. What if I try vintage? Because I'm a bit worried about $500 a day at the moment. So cards with first edition border might increase price. Let's try that. You got a $4,000 card. How good is that? I think, is that the best card that I've had so far? I feel like that $4,000 card I got is the best one so far. No, it is. You're right, Arm. It is. It's kind of depressing, isn't it? How, like, easily corrupted everything is. Like, when you start looking at stuff closely, you realize how corrupted so many of the systems are that we use and that we operate with and under. It's actually really quite depressing. Right. Now, let's keep an eye on the stock because I have to do everything now. We're all about it. I'm charging $82 for those plushies. Imagine spending $82 on a plushie. That's wild. No, I don't think I'll have enough cards to bundle together just yet. Might open some more packs in a minute. As soon as I take the foil off a pack, someone will be ready to buy something. Match the card sales with the table game. Alright, let me have a look at that in a sec. Let's just open these. Serve these customers. And let's have a look at those table games. Alright. I see all the boxes just everywhere. It's a nightmare. Chaos in here. Somebody's buying some deodorant. Hardly anybody pays with card, do they? I'm going to end up kicking all these boxes out on the street. Right. So, if we look at our events here. So I've got the vintage one. The Wind Cup. Cards with wind element might increase price. I mean, I don't know what's in That's random. That's just like based on what's in a box. Common pack and card price might increase. And does it really matter that much? Because like it's all kind of like random, isn't it? If it's going to boost like fire cards, wind and water cards, I don't know what's in the boxes. That would only be if I was selling really expensive, rare, singular cards that I would know that. So, what if so this cards with first edition border might increase price. So maybe that's not worth, well, it is still worthwhile in a way because I get more money for people using the tables though, don't I? If I do the wind cup, it goes down to $20 an hour. So I don't really know what to do. Or like after we've talked about that, I don't really know what to do. Everyone got automatically sprayed when they came in. It was amazing. $19. $104. Okay. Now, how are we looking for stock? I'm running out of those sleeves. Get some of those. We need some more plushies as well. Some of those and some of those. I never ended up getting the star one. It was a little expensive at the time, and it still is. Looking okay for the cards. I need some more dice as well. That's the blue dice that I need. One of those as well. That's $1,500 down the pan straight away. 16. Okay. It's just a liability claim waiting to happen, this store, honestly. I've just got boxes every which way. Now, we've got our little sleeves that I just reordered. I like the sound they make when they go on the shelf. Like a little bloop, 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 bloop sound. Quite delightful. Is one dice... multiple dice. Yeah, one dice is die, isn't it? Technically. Roll the die. Is that right? Never really thought about that before. Oh yeah. I have to sort you out, don't I? I'm doing everything now. Well, I like using the number pad thing for the merchant machine. I'm glad they did that. That's an annoying thing to have to use the mouse for. When Supermarket Simulator first came out, you had to use the mouse for like the terminal. It was really irritating. Right. We're getting people served much faster now. Much quicker than when I had a staff member doing it. Not an issue if you don't have a lot to sell, but if you've got... Yeah, if you have a lot of duplicate cards in great number. Yeah, okay. So, in a nutshell, I'm probably okay leaving it as it is for the time being. At the very least, I'm getting more money per hour. Let's start moving these in the corner. It's driving me nuts having them knocking around everywhere. Can I put that on the shelf? I can. Isn't it funny how you don't sort of notice that the music repeats itself constantly? It's quite smooth, really. Literally everyone's standing right where I want to be. That's the shop experience in a nutshell, isn't it? It's bad enough when you go shopping, but I think if you worked in a store, that would do your head in. I think, oh, I might go and do that now. Nobody's there. Every man and his dog's there. It's pricey, is it? My price is too expensive. I didn't change them at the beginning of the day. People don't know how to use the number pad. Well, I guess if you don't use it all the time. Just like anything, isn't it? If you don't use it all the time, then it's not going to feel particularly natural. I've used it a lot, like for work, so, you know, I fly along with it without looking at it. But if you don't, you wouldn't know what was where. Like, I can't imagine using the top numbers, but some people prefer the top numbers. Take me forever doing that. What have I got here? Oh, have I got some space for these? Yes, I do. I must have bought them ages ago. You have to think about your PIN number. Do you mean like you forget it all the time? That's pretty easy to do these days because of the tap and go payments. Yeah. Like literally, there's hardly any purchases you make on a day-to-day basis where you're forced to put the PIN in now. So sometimes like you just freeze up and it's like an anxiety attached to it as well. It's like there's be a big line and you start thinking, shit, I hope I can remember my PIN. And then as soon as you think, oh, can I remember my PIN? It's like all these weird numbers start coming into your brain. These weird irrelevant numbers. It makes it worse. In fact, I saw it happen to somebody the other day at Aldi. There was a pretty big line at Aldi and I was behind her. And she couldn't remember her PIN. She tried it a couple of times and she had all this shopping. She had like a huge amount of shopping. She had a kid in the trolley. It was just like, she was starting to panic. It's like, oh God. Like I felt that. Yeah, that's nice and secure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was in constant rotation. Yeah, it does do that. I used to work in a retail shop where there was only like certain albums you were allowed to play. They were like branded for the store, approved music. So you were only allowed to play like certain albums. And let me tell you, it was very exciting when a new album was released because it was like, I can't listen to this anymore. I can't do it. I'm going insane. We had to play it really loudly so that people could hear it and draw people in. Never mind the fact that, you know, our ears were bleeding. Nobody needs to hear Justin Timberlake at that level. 16 to 20. Oh, yeah, see, I've got mine at 20. My like, basic markup for everything is 20 now. Because I was sick of faffing around with it. Worrying about undercharging with, like, a lower margin. So funny how quick they get up when you go give them the old tap on the shoulder. It's like she just floated through the air. Okay, the bills are good. Bills are good. Now, I actually have money and it's real money because I don't owe for, you know, like 8 weeks of rent and wages. Didn't really have very many dissatisfied customers, so that's good. And we made some profit. So all in all, a good day. It's easier to get away with the high ranges on the singles. Yeah, okay. Actually, to be fair, I haven't really noticed very many people complaining about my prices, but I could have just been not paying attention also. Yeah, well, I mean... Yeah, I don't know, actually, the PIN thing, because that only relates to someone physically... That's only if somebody has physically gotten access to your card and shouldn't have, isn't it? You don't want them to know the PIN, so they can't withdraw large amounts of money. So like if someone stole your wallet and someone took your card and they just did tap and go everywhere, the bank would just give that back to you pretty much straight away because there's protection for tap and go purchases. But if someone guessed your PIN and stole your card and withdrew 3 grand, I guess you're in quite a pickle really, aren't you? 14 or less, they'll more commonly buy large amounts. Right, well, what if I was to... God damn it. Alright, fine. What if I do just the old 10% with a round then? Let's just see if that's sort of increasing the volume of sales. I can't imagine doing this for 90 product lines. That would drive me absolutely insane. Surely they would have that in their sites to bring in like a little quality of life update there. In Aussie money, is the max value setting $10? The max value setting? I don't know what you mean. Oh, do you mean on here? On here it's $10 if that's what... Yeah, on the workbench, yes. Yeah, the max setting is $10 because I've got it in Australian currency. Now these are all heaped in the corner. I can't really see what I've bought, but I don't think I bought very many board games. So let's just get some of those stocked up before we open. Do all of this before the stores open, because now that I'm doing the register as well, I've only got one pair of hands, quite frankly. Now that one goes on the bottom. Actually, maybe it doesn't. It's fine. Australian dollar reduce. It's just fake money. Yeah, well, if we're going for volume, then the profit margin, you know, it's all going to work out, basically. If we're getting a higher volume of sales, if we get a higher volume and we are profitable per item, then we're going to be golden, aren't we? Oh, did you tell me prices based on US? You can check everything there that changed by $1 or more. Yeah, so if I look at this TCG price thing, it's showing me that like the rare card box has gone up. Yeah, I should probably start using this more now, actually. Now that I've got a few product lines. Yeah. We'll start doing that system from tomorrow. We'll check my little app. Yeah, so over here on the workbench, right? Yeah, so I've got $10. So that range you told me earlier, didn't you say it was like 80 cents to something? So if I went like $1.60 to... God, what was the other range? You said $1.90 or something to like $3.80? I don't have enough anyway. I still can't test it. I don't have enough to do it with. So $2 to $4 for yellow. Well, let's try that. Let's try 2 to 4. We go 2 to 4. Oh, I wish I could type it. Not enough cards. Not enough cards. I know, it's like that now. When you've got cash, it almost feels like a hassle to get rid of it. It depends where you are. Like some places really appreciate cash, but other places it's just like, for them, they'd just rather it all go through electronically because it just makes their life easier. Less faffing of having to go to the bank and all that stuff. Hello, Clippy. It has been a while. How are you doing? What's going on? So yes, I'm in the dollary dues. Which are worth almost nothing. Hello, Dan Triz. What's happening? I sent some money to the UK yesterday for my nana's like birthday present thing. Everyone was going in, putting money together to get her something nice, which was great because it means, it just makes it so much easier because the exchange rate with the UK pound and Australian dollar, it's double at the moment. So everything was just instantly double. So in previous years, I used to go online and buy from a shop called Marks and Spencer in the UK. I would buy my UK family presents from Marks and Spencer because they did delivery straight to their address and I could buy it here. I could buy it here and have it delivered to them in the UK. But then last year I noticed that like I had a budget and my Australian dollar budget just wasn't going very far anymore because not only was the exchange rate garbage, but all the prices of everything had gone up as well. So I was already kind of thinking, what am I going to do this year? It's going to cost me a fortune to send like stuff that's not really worth what I'm paying, if that makes sense. So I was kind of relieved that it was like a, hey, everyone's going to put cash in kind of situation. Oh, that makes sense. That's good. I like it. Oh, I think the volume thing might be working. I feel like people are buying more things. Need all the money you can get. Is it posh? I don't think it is it? Is Marks and Spencer's posh? I don't think so. It's hardly Harrods, is it? What's that other expensive place you've got? Is it Selfridges? Marks and Spencer's is just like a department store. They're charging posh prices now, was the point that I was making. You could barely buy anything. Yeah. Be a terrible time to go on holiday to the UK if you're in Australia because your money's just going to disappear before your eyes. Okay, lovely. We're rolling. Money looks good. Let's just check my bills real quick. How are we looking for bills? I'm paranoid about them now. Now, if we want to do another expansion, that will cost me $1,800. Nearly everything that I've got. Every expansion we do costs more than the last now. But we're making some progress here. We're learning. We're doing it. 118. A trap for the stubborn. Lots of streamers would go 30 plus and then ignore the so expensive because they're buying things anyway. Yeah. I think that, especially with what you're trying to achieve in the early game here, you want the volume. If you're making some profit, you want the volume. Because you're never going to be charging enough. The thing is, like, the higher margin is fine if it's worth it, if you know what I mean. Like, nothing costs that much that it's worth selling less of them with a higher margin. It's not like we're selling, like, designer perfume or something like that. Can you imagine the markup? I bet that's disgusting. You know, when you go and buy like a fancy perfume or something, I bet that costs nothing to buy with what they charge for it. Like that aftershave. What was that aftershave we watched on stream last week? I just saw it advertised on Twitch earlier. We watched the trailer on stream and we took the piss out of it. Oh, what was it? My Sulf. Oh, my Sulf. And it had all the auto-tune on the ad. You bought 9 bottles. Of course you did. You're only human, Wiley. It was all like auto-tune, like myself, like all over the back of the ad. It was so bad. I didn't know where to put my face. I bet that's expensive. Does anybody know? How much is a bottle of myself? I bet it's bloody expensive. Whatever perfume has its own campaign running at the moment would have to be one of the most expensive. 1 card? Get out of here. Get out of my store. Right, let's give this another little sort. Tidy up things. I've broken my brain a bit this week. I really have overdone it a bit. I've had like moments during the week where like my brain is thinking something and I can't articulate it fast enough. And then I just sit here like, bleh. You sweat into an old bottle and sing the theme song as you spray myself on myself. That's as good a method as any, I would say. What a brilliant ad. What's that you're wearing? It's myself. Ah, is it? Like, did you see Wiley today? He smelled kind of bad, like he didn't have a shower. It's myself. Everyone's gonna think that aftershave is shit, Wiley. Okay, just hang on, everyone. Wait, I'm busy. Oh God, everyone waits, don't they? Like you're standing here scratching yourself, and then as soon as you go do something, everyone wants to buy something. It's $150. What size bottle though? Don't say 50 ml. I'll be really annoyed if a 50 ml bottle is $150 dues. I can tell you that. Not of my money, it's not. It's just a bit of a scam, isn't it? People are really good at wasting money though. Like you can see why it works. People are really good at wasting money, just buying shit that they don't need. People do it all the time. Right, now, what is all this I've got in boxes? This is such an irritating little system. Flower. Oh, I like that. I've smelt that. That's nice. What's the brand of flower bomb? What brand is it? On the tip of my tongue. Hello, McLovin. No, I'm sorry. There's no refunds. There's no refunds. Read the fine print. Read the fine print while you're getting sprayed in the face as you enter the store. The Amaze designer bag things? No. No! It is not. It's $150 for a 40ml bottle? A 40ml? Get out. How dare they? I would hate myself for buying myself for that price. You have to kick your own ass. That is unbelievable. You can tell I'm not sponsored by myself. Nor would I be. Imagine spruiking something that's such a rip-off to people. Nah. Like, oh yeah, what is it you want me to do a promo for? What's the product? Oh, it's called Myself. Watch the trailer, you'll have a whale of a time. You're gonna love the auto-tune, and then we're gonna sell a tiny, tiny little vial of it for $690. Oh, I see. Sounds ridiculous. $100 for a big bottle though. What's an Amaze bag, by the way? I got outraged really quickly and I didn't read that. What's an Amaze bag? I don't know what that is. You would barely let someone spit on you for that price? You would barely let someone spit on you for that price. Such an interesting choice of words. Amazing. You can't just go in and buy one, you have to be invited. You can choose between 1 or 2 or 3, 20 grand a bag. Buy what you're offered. Then go to a reseller and sell it for more. No. Yeah. It's so funny that you say that, actually. There's a woman on, what is her name? There's a woman on TikTok, Fadan. It's called Fadan Talk. Now, she's a lawyer. She's an Australian lawyer. You know, and she makes good money. And she loves designer stuff. She loves it. She knows it's expensive. She doesn't care. She loves it. She goes shopping and she records her shopping trips for TikTok and, you know, shares the videos. And people get a kick out of watching them because it's like you get to see what it's like to go on a designer shopping spree without actually spending the money. Anyway, she went shopping for her birthday. And she was like, yeah, look, I'm going to treat myself. It's my birthday. I'm going to go to all the designer stores. So she went to like Prada and Chanel and all the usual suspects. I can't remember if it was Prada or if it was Dior or Chanel. I don't know. But one of the stores, she was forced to wait out the front of it in a line like a pleb. So she's turned up. She's ready to spend. They forced her to wait outside for so long that she was like, oh, well, you know, fuck this, I'm leaving. Like, I would have bought stuff in here, but I'm not going to stand here any longer. They treat you like absolute plebs when you want to go and buy their stuff. And then when she's walking through showing you the stuff that she's looking at, there's like singular handbags for like $17,000, a hideous pair of shoes for like 12 grand. But like, this stuff is actually hideous. It's not even nice. I don't know why you'd buy it. I don't understand it. And it doesn't look tasteful. A lot of it doesn't look tasteful. It looks like you've got no style. If you wear a lot of heavily branded designer stuff, to me, that's quite boring. That doesn't really show me that you have any style. It doesn't really tell me anything about you except that you love wasting money on shit. You know? I ruined any future partnership with YSL. I'm quite comfortable with that. I'm all right with that. Name brand medicine. Yes, that's another one, isn't it? But you know, people are really funny about medicine though. So when you go to the pharmacy, a lot of the time they will offer you the no-name medicine. So if you go for something and they're like, oh, would you like the no-brand one? Because it's usually significantly cheaper. The amount of people that won't buy the no-brand medicine just because it's a no-brand, but seriously, it's the same. And like the pharmacist will be like, no, but yeah, okay, but it's the same though, just so you know. Like, it's not lesser quality, it's the same. It's just not that brand. Oh no, I'll have the brand. Like, wow. I need a gig like that. If it's the exact same, why wouldn't you get the no name? It's not like it's a designer thing. It's not like you want to walk around like, Naprogesic? Huh? Like, you know, no one gives a shit. Just get the cheap one. It's weird. The active ingredient is always the same. It's always on the front of the box. Got a healthcare card now. Oh, that's good. That's good because it would be expensive if you had to buy stuff regularly. Let's get one of these and we'll get... Hey, everyone, by the way, while we've been talking about the price of stuff, I've been gouging everybody beautifully. I've got $6,000 all of a sudden. It just happened. I know. Go flex your suppositories somewhere else. I'm not impressed. Put your suppositories away, mate. It's unseemly. Unseemly. I didn't realise we're making so much money. We've just been, you know, been in a nice little flow here. I'm quite pleased. Well, let's have a think. Let's do something with our money at the end of the day, which it nearly is. Let's do something. Let's decide. Pay the bills and we'll see what's left. Tell you what, I'm smashing my KPIs today. I reckon I'm hitting the 2.5 item thing very regularly. Thank you. Oh, you ruined it. Did you see that? I was just talking about my KPIs and this fuckboy buys one card. Get out. That's just brought my whole average down. Pay $1.50 for a 2 litre of RC Cola instead of $4 for 2 litre of Coke, but at least those who take the Coke might have some actual reason behind it. Well, I guess the thing is, isn't it, like when it comes to actual drinks and food, it can come down to taste then, can't it? So things will taste different. If you don't mind the taste of the no brand stuff, well, you're loving life, aren't you? Actually, sometimes the no brand stuff genuinely tastes better as well. Well, I can't remember the last time I had a full strength Coke. I don't drink it anymore. I went on a health kick many years ago and I basically completely cut out any kind of soft drink. So I don't drink Coke, lemonade, anything really, any sugary sort of soft drink. I know. A lot of products aren't. Same with like women's like sanitary products that we have to buy. They're getting a little bit spenny as well now, aren't they? Most Americans pay premium and have insurance. That's why they charge. Oh, but a lot of people in America don't have insurance though, which is so stressful to think about. Like we are so fortunate in that way. There's a lot of people that, you know, healthcare is a massive stressor for them because of affordability. Like that would just be awful. I'm very spoiled here with that. Okay, so I'm now level 19. This is going very... Oh, hang on, let's just get rid of you. I'm strategizing. Out. I'm level 19. When I get to level 20, I'm high enough to buy the legendary license. So with $6,000, when I look at the Reno thing, Shop Lot B, I think is like the storeroom thing next to me. That's $10,000. Oh, it's sugar-free. Yeah, there's no sugar in it though. I don't drink like full sugar. It's the sugar that I've cut out. So I don't drink anything full sugar. So that's actually, you wouldn't know, it tastes quite sweet, but there's no sugar in it. Oh, you're in the military 20 years ago and then you get free hospital for life. Oh, that would be a really nice thing to not have to think about, you know? Absolutely. Yeah, so if you see me drinking like something out of a tin, same with this this Lipton thing, that's no sugar as well. Otherwise, it's just, yeah, calories are just through the roof. Right, so let me think for a second. Should we do a little expansion? I wonder if that's worthwhile. I don't know. You know, I don't think it is for the amount of money that I've got, because if I spend 1,200 bucks, whatever it is, all I'll get is a little nook at the front of the shop. I won't be able to do anything with that. So let's just keep making money and let's just utilize the space that I've got and keep everything well stocked. I think that's what we'll do. Hello, Lani. Happy Friday Eve. What's going on? I didn't mean to look at my reviews. Let's get some board games. I don't really want to buy a license for a board game right now. I'd rather save money for other things. I'm sure the license for the Legendary Pack was about $3,000. So we want to save some money for that as well. Because of all the blue fluid that keeps coming out of them. Wow. Okay. Are you okay, Elf? Now, we've got this very highly coloured board game. Oh, I didn't realise I could get 3 on a shelf. Ah. You only get 2 in a box, but you can get 3 on a shelf. The blue fluid. That's for the ads, isn't it? For the sanitary product ads, and they use a blue fluid. Heaven forbid you use a red fluid. Heaven forbid we simulate reality. Everything's so like secretive when it's women's stuff, isn't it? It's like, oh no, we can't show that. It's too much. It's too confronting. Okay, lots of happy customers. I got an achievement because I made over $1,000 profit in a day. I made $3,800 profit. I'm very pleased. Oh, that's still really hot. Okay, what we're going to do, we'll do the new day, but let's use the price app. Let's see what movement we've had. So if it's like 4 cents, I'm not really going to worry. What if I like at least 50 cents movement would justify it, do you reckon? So like, oh, I'm not even selling those battle decks. Oh, I'm not selling these. So we don't have to worry about that. The prices haven't really changed that much for me to worry about it. It's so funny, you know, so many people that come in, like I don't get a lot of American people in the stream because of the time zone that I'm in. But so many Americans that we do get have some kind of military background. It's just quite amazing, really. No, because it's decaf. It's decaf, so it's sugar-free soft drink and it's decaf coffee at night. I drink full-strength coffee during the day, but at night I drink decaf so that I don't have a crappy sleep. Oh, hi, Jarrett. I know, imagine. I can't. How are you? We want one of these. We don't need to worry about the price changes. The single side shelf is poorly designed. It takes the same space as 2 cabinets together. So this thing basically, so when we've got a bit more room, we can get a bit more strategic about maybe putting some cabinets back to back to make the most of the floor space and stuff. Good morning, Jarek. Are you feeling refreshed and ready for a new day of excitement? Let's get some... Oh, God. I can't be bothered going through these boxes, you know. What an arse ache this is. This stock management is doing my head in. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to have multiple shelves for those sleeves. I want as much as possible on the shelf, not sitting in boxes where it can't be sold. These ones can go underneath as well. Everything must go. I'm so excited about not working tomorrow, you know. I am so excited. You know, I love the Thursday night stream. Just feels so free and easy because I don't have to work in the morning. I love it. In Oz you have Hex. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yes. Yes, I see what you're saying. Now, what kind of board game is that? Oh, that's that one. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Let's just get them out. I know it is. Thank you for noticing my box collection. Last work day of the week. Yes. Oh, so it's your last day today. You're getting the household goods tomorrow. Stuff that you haven't seen since before you moved last time. That's crazy. you won't remember what you've even got, because I found like that happened to me after only having stuff locked away for like a year. I forgot about so much stuff. And you know the side effect of that? After moving house, that made me really realize how little you actually need. We think we need all this stuff, but when you're forced to pack up your stuff and put it somewhere for a year or more, that you're getting on with your life without it, you don't think about it. So then you go back and it's like, oh, I've got all this stuff. I didn't need this. I never needed this. I didn't even know that it was missing. Yes, me, Lani. Me. I would love the Steam Deck. I would love the Steam Deck. I don't know how expensive is it though? It's going to be expensive, isn't it? Is it more than a bottle of my sulf? I know what I'd rather. We haven't opened any cards for a minute. We've been too busy. Should we open some cards? Yes. The lowest one, the basic one, is $900. For fuck's sakes. Well, I'll get one in about 7 years. I can't justify spending that money on a gaming thing. Even though I would love it. I would love it. Can't. Ooh! That was a bit fancy. I was already thinking about VR. I was looking into the VR systems because, like, the PS4 VR is all well and good, but it's an old technology now, and I'd love a newer one. I'd love one that's, you know, more high definition and all of that, but that's expensive. It doesn't matter what way you do it. That's expensive as well. I was starting to contemplate the PS5 one, because in my situation, it would probably be worth it. I've already got a PS5. And a lot of the games from the PS4 one would port over, including Beat Saber, which I use Beat Saber all the time, and all the music packs that I've bought for it would port over. But again, you know, I hope the PS4 can last a bit longer, the VR. Beat Saber's having a huge moment with me again at the moment. I'm using it all the time. I don't know. What is the highest price one? But the Steam Deck would be... Oh. Because most of what... Like, since I started PC gaming, it's really changed the way that I game. I was always a console gamer before I got this PC. And now I just love buying stuff for PC. It's better value. It's just generally better. I use it more. If I could play it on a Steam Deck, I'd be... Oh. 1100. Ugh. Start saving. Okay, now let's have a little look at the workbench. Let's see if I've got enough to make something with. So let's try like $1.50 to $2. Have I got enough? No. I've only got cheap cards, haven't I? What about if I go to like 50 cents? I've got plenty of those. I need to bundle up all my cheap cards so I can sell them in bulk and put it towards my Steam Deck. 950 bucks. Look, that's a lot of money. But I was expecting it to be really expensive. Because everyone... I think they're just cashing in on the fact that everybody's going to want it. Because it hasn't been available here. I'm going to report this to me Member of Parliament. Oi, Gus! See what Gus can do about it. Have a Black Friday sale on the Steam Deck. Do you know, the last few years, since the move, since before the move and after the move, because moving is a very expensive thing, all the stuff that goes with it. I think I said this time last year that I would love to have like a budget for Black Friday. I feel like I'm always especially broke for Black Friday. And there's always like a whole different set of circumstances that has led to that, especially like that brokenness at that time. I never have a budget to really enjoy myself with Black Friday. So to me, Black Friday is just like, oh yeah, it's just nothing. It's nothing. Just another day. Although I would like to start getting some Christmas presents organized though. I don't want everything to be last minute. I did start buying a few little Christmas things last week. Like catering things. Because Aldi had these really nice Christmas chocolates. And I decided, is anybody else really sick of the traditional Christmas chocolates? Like Quality Street, Favorites, Roses. I'm sick of them. Quality Street was extra expensive last year and came in this tiny crappy paper box. And then whenever I get a box of Favorites, it's just full of all the shit chocolates. Whenever I go through a box of Favorites, all that's in there is bloody picnics and Turkish delights or whatever it is. There's never the good shit. Like there's a few chocolates that I want, and there's like 2 of them per box. Oh, hi, Fit. But my mum always gets them. My mum always gets Quality Street. But even she's not going to do it this year. It's full of toffee now. Going all in on gifts. Oh no. Yes, it could get a bit expensive for you there, Wiley. I live near Hayes. Buy something nice for someone. The Christmas chocolates aren't for a gift. They're for catering. When I said I'm going to buy some Christmas things and I went to Aldi, it's for having out on the table at Christmas. It's not someone's Christmas present. I'm not buying them Aldi chocolate for Christmas with a bow on it. I'm just talking about, like, you know, when you want to have a few chocolates out on the table. I don't live near a Haigs either, by the way, Wiley. For me to go to Haigs these days is a big deal. I don't live where I used to live anymore. It's not a convenient thing for me. They're the quickest way to get nauseous. Yeah, they're quite rich, aren't they? Haig's chocolate is absolutely, like, it's stunning chocolate. But I remember, and this was before everything went stupid. This was probably like 4 or 5 years ago, right? And I was shopping with my mum down Rundle Mall in the Adelaide CBD. And there's a Haig's Chocolates at the end of the mall. And we were about to catch the train home. And I was like, oh, should we get something for the train? Let's have a look in Haig's. And my mum really likes the chocolate freckles. So I picked up a bag of chocolate freckles. Like, oh, here, let's get some chocolate freckles. We'll have these on the way home. And this little bag of chocolate freckles was $17.50. $17.50 for this really small bag. And this was like, this was pre-COVID, we're talking here. I don't want to think about what they cost now. And look, they are lovely, don't get me wrong. But if someone buys you Haig's chocolate, if you receive Haig's chocolate for a gift, that person really, really likes you. So you should feel quite proud. Oh, do you mean Lindt? You live near a Lindt? Yeah, Lindt's nice. Yeah, I know. People get really funny about Christmas, don't they, though? People get really caught up with it all. People like their traditions and all the other things that go with it, but sometimes I feel like it becomes bigger than like what it is. It's like people get so wrapped up in things being a certain way that they don't even care about whether anyone's actually enjoying it or will enjoy it, or the fact that they've put like all this pressure on everybody for this event, you know what I mean? I just think people have gotten quite lost amongst it all, and they prioritize the stuff that doesn't matter for things like Christmas. I'm just happy. Like, I wouldn't care if I didn't have presents. If I've just got some time off work and I can chill with the people that I like and have like a couple of glasses of bubbly and some chocolate, bloody brilliant. That's me. That's me. Yeah, I remortgaged shortly after Fit because we got 2 bags. We got 2 bags of freckles. Oh yeah, I think the mother was hot for you, Wiley. Definitely. That's definitely the only conclusion that I can come to there. What makes you think that you deserve Haig's chocolate for Christmas spins after the way you've behaved all year? I don't think you're on the nice list. So if you're not on the nice list, I think that's very presumptuous that you're going to get Haig's chocolate for Christmas. Same. Oh, I love Terry's chocolate orange. I love it. Do you know, I saw in Aldi when I was in there, while I was having a look, they had some Terry's chocolate mint. So it was a Terry's chocolate orange, but it was mint. What? Sorry? There's nobody in here like a Terry's chocolate orange? I know Fenny. Oh, Fenny's here. I was just about to talk about you behind your back. Fenny hates orange chocolate. And I actually thought of you the other day, Fenny, because I had some you know those licorice bullets that are covered in chocolate? These were orange ones. They were orange Daryl Lee licorice bullets. And I thought of you and I was like, oh, I hope Fenny's coming to South Australia for Christmas because he's got a big bag of these coming his way. No, it's not orange as well. It's not mint chocolate orange, it was just mint. So it was in the shape of an orange, right? But it was mint. No, oh no I don't. That'd be lovely, Wiley. How are you, Fenny? I can't believe you came in just as I was about to talk about you then. Did you see it in Aldi, the mint one? I think it'd be nice. They're doing like a little mint selection box next week. I should get sponsored by Aldi. I've spoken about Aldi way more than I intended to tonight. But they're doing a little mint selection box that I've got my eye on, like all different mint chocolates for the Christmas table. And just to clarify, I'm not buying Christmas presents. Just in case Mum's watching, I'm not buying Christmas presents for everyone from the Aldi chocolate aisle, by the way. This is just for the table. I haven't bought any Christmas presents for anybody yet. No fucking idea what I'm doing there. I never know. What do you get your parents for Christmas? What do you get the people who have everything? I have no idea. And every year Mum expects me to be really specific about what I want for Christmas. But I never have any idea what to get her. I think I'm just going to have to do I'm going to have to just do some shopping and pick out some stuff that I think will hit the mark. Like the thoughtful daughter that I am. See, I don't have the budget for that, Wiley. Send it in summer? Yeah, I'll send you one in summer. I'll wait until there's a heat wave. Fenny. And you're going to have a melted Terry's chocolate orange making its way to you. You're very, very welcome. Don't say I don't do anything for you. I want another plushie as well. One of those is going to get expensive. We're actually making money now, though. Don't panic, everybody. We're making money. I'm kind of a big deal now in card shop circles. Let's get some blue dice. The $1,500 are barely breaking a sweat now. I've got like 9 grand. Oh, you got some Christmas PJs. That's a good idea, actually, Fit. Yeah, it's so hard, isn't it? It's very difficult. Yeah, it's hard. I think just things like that are a good way to go, because they're not going to buy it for themselves, most likely either. So it makes it like more like a gift. I think if you buy something for someone that they wouldn't get for themselves, and I don't mean that in the way that they'd be like, I don't fucking want that. But I mean, like, they might look at it and think, oh, that's cute. Oh, that's nice. But, you know, maybe couldn't justify buying it for themselves. That makes it a good gift. Who's buying somebody a bottle of myself for Christmas? Be honest. Be honest. Girl Scout cookies. Oh, see, I do like cookies. a very lovely person from the stream sent me a big box of Big and Thick cookies the year before last for Christmas, and I had no words. I had no words. They were so unbelievable. There were so many. I had to freeze them. I had to put them in the freezer. That's a good point, actually. I haven't looked at my bills for a while. Now, there's a sponsor I'd get behind. Big and Thick cookies. I will shout your name from the rooftops, Big and Thick, because that is genuinely the best cookie, and I've had more than one, the best cookies I've ever had in my life. They are unbelievable. They're big and they're thick. They do exactly what it says on the tin. You know, I haven't had any bit chat for a while. I haven't been able to get that lately. I would get behind a Big and Thick one. Yeah, I would. I don't have barnacle bills. I don't eat barnacle bills. It does still exist in South Australia, to be fair. I don't think barnacle bills is going anywhere. It's an institution. I feel like we're talking about so many topics at the same time. My head is spinning, but we're making a lot of money, which is nice. It's nearly the end of the day. Oh yeah, I used to love Sizzlers. We don't have... Does anywhere have Sizzlers anymore? Or is Sizzlers just like done everywhere? Barnacle Bill's is a seafood restaurant, but I say that loosely. Really, it's like takeaway, but you can eat in, but it's a very basic experience. It's like you can buy like little snack packs like prawn and calamari and chips and stuff like that. Yeah, so South Australia has it, and apparently the rest of Australia hasn't had a barnacle bills for a long time. But I used to love Sizzlers. I used to love the pumpkin soup, and they did this really nice garlic bread as well. And I used to get really excited for Sizzler, like if we were going to Sizzlers for lunch on a Sunday. It's a real nostalgic thing, isn't it? I actually saw a TikTok the other day, and it was like a carousel, photo carousel of all this really nostalgic stuff. Like, it's unbelievable how good things were in the 90s. Like, fucking hell. Like, if you lived in Adelaide in the 90s, right? There was a theme park. There was a theme park with a little roller coaster inside at the top of the Maya Centre. So in like an enclosed mall at the very, very top, there was an amusement park with a roller coaster. So you'd be shopping in the Maya Centre and walking around, and there was people screaming up above on a roller coaster. I mean, that stuff doesn't happen anymore. I don't know what it was, if people were just more creative or the economy wasn't completely fucked, but God, there was some cool stuff. It didn't last, but it was very cool. Very, very cool. But there was all these pictures showing, like, it was called Dazzle Land. There was all these pictures showing Dazzle Land and Sizzler, all those kinds of things. I used to really like Magic Mountain. We had this big amusement place at a seaside tourist place called Glenelg, right? And there was this big amusement place right on the beach. And it was the ugliest building you'd ever seen. It looked like a giant turd, like a massive brown rock. And some people called it Turd Mountain. Affectionately, of course. But it had so much charm, though. Just how it was. It had so much charm. And they changed it all. They basically knocked all the exterior down. They've just turned it into a modern amusement place that looks like anything else now. It's got no character. So, like, no one cares anymore. I don't know if anybody went there. Oh, yeah, Glenelg's quite good. I would say it's gone downhill to what it used to be. Glenelg never really recovered from the COVID times properly. And there's been a lot of really good restaurants and stuff that have closed up lately. Just because they can't turn a profit anymore. So it's lost a bit of vibrancy, but they are doing some stuff to it. Whether that works or not, I don't know. Yeah, it could have been a health and safety thing. Yeah, it was next to the giant Cross Lotto building. There was a big, like a big cross on the top. Yeah, it actually makes you wonder what was in the hot dogs, doesn't it? Back at some of those like 90s theme parks. Everything was a bit loosey-goosey. Are you talking about me? What's a whiskey? Yes, it's a beach suburb. It's like a tourist. Like if you were going to do a visit to Adelaide, and you Googled things to do, you will definitely be suggested Glenelg, without a doubt. All right, so. Oh, the profit is rolling in now. We haven't been this profitable ever. So let's do a little price check before we open up. See if anything's changed significantly. The legendary card box I'm not selling yet. I think oh, hang on, wait. Because we have to pay attention to it going the other way as well. Let's drop down the purple range of cards. Let's do that. We'll drop that down, otherwise people will probably complain that it's too expensive. I think I might open a couple of packs as well. Go on then. Treat yourself. Imagine just, they're all out the front, they're like, when's she gonna open? And I'm just in the corner like, looking at all the card packs. I'm like, I'm opening all the stock. You'll never see what it is. I do not know the origins of the name Glenelg, to be honest. I don't know. But it's one of those things, isn't it? Like, everywhere that you go to, there's always those places that get recommended. And Glenelg would always get recommended, but there's so many nicer places to see if you're coming to South Australia. It's the stuff, you know, the less obvious stuff that is really nice. The less commercial stuff that is, you know, more impressive. I haven't been to Harndorf for quite a while, but I do like Harndorf. Actually. So you can feel like you are an SA UF boy. I do like living in South Australia. It's not for everybody, but for me, it offers a good quality of life, and there's a good mixture of things that you can do living here. I like it. I don't like the pigs in Rundle Mall, though. They were very contentious, you know. They cost a lot of money, those pigs in Rundle Mall. $309! Yeah! And they revealed them, and everyone was kind of like, So they're like these big bronze pigs. And they've got one of them, like, it looks like it's going through the bin and stuff. Really like that. Okay, we did get a fairly good value card there. All right, come in, you desperates. Bloody hell. You're lining up first thing in the morning. Now, let's see if I've got any more little cheap duplicates we can put together. Let's keep it real cheap for now. Okay. What if we go up to like $1? Yeah. Lovely. Some little base boxes. Let's see if I've got enough of the higher values. I feel like I don't. What if I do $1? What if I do $1.50? To like $3. Hate these sliders. No, don't have enough. Okay. That's fine. feel like I could work in a card. Like if I owned this card, hello. If I owned this card shop and it was profitable, it's not the worst way to make a crust, is it? You need a lot of deodorant though, apparently. You have to be well stocked. 19. Ooh. Couple of boxes and a board game. Big spender. $319. Look at this. 81. 1 dice. No dice. Lovely. Lovely. So when I get to level 20, which is pretty soon, we're going to unlock the license for the legendary card stuff. It'll be a good time. Thank you, Arm. It's my posture poor. All right. That's a very confusing and odd sentence, Elf. Okay. I don't know what to do with my money right now. Should I hold on to it? Should I just, you know, save it for a rainy day? My stock levels are pretty good. It's not really worth doing an expansion, is it? Like, I've still got room. What if I buy some shelving for later? What if I was to get another one of these shelves? Would it even fit? Have a little look at it. My DIY. What if I got one of these? A single-sided shelf. What about these? These are kind of interesting. There's all these other different kinds of displays, but I don't know if they're worth getting. Double-sided shelf. 1,500 bucks. Let's have a look at it. I was literally standing around waiting for customers. As soon as I go do something, everyone's queued up. No, that would drive me crazy. Oh, was he? Was Tyrion sleeping in the barn with the pig? Could have been. That's a long time ago now, even though I've just done a Game of Thrones rewatch. Season 1 was still a while ago. I'm in a big rut with shows now. That ruined me again. Rewatching Game of Thrones just reminded me how, good that show was when it was good. And now nothing's getting me excited. And so many shows are getting cancelled after only 1 season. There was a show that I was mildly contemplating considering. No, I won't spoil it. The other day, but then I saw that it had already been cancelled after the first season. Oh, okay. I'm not going to get invested then. So that's what the double-sided shelf looks like. I could probably create a bit more space. What if I was to put this rack sort of just right next to the playing table? Just have it so that you can really walk around it. I just want to sort of trial some different styles of shelf for when I've expanded the store. Because it'll get, it gets to the point where you want to make the most of the space that you've got, really. Yeah, no, do you know, that Mr. Mercedes, my dad was watching that. So when, last year, when we were staying with him, that was on, every night, this Mr. Mercedes. And I just didn't... I started watching it, I would sort of randomly see bits of it, and I think he would have been well into it by then. It just seemed like the strangest show to me. I couldn't get on with it. I don't know. Not for me. Yeah, he was watching that, and then he watched The Blacklist. He really liked The Blacklist. And then convinced him to watch Ozark, which was a bit of a hard sell. but he really liked. I loved Ozark. That's a show that took me ages to watch. But then once I started watching it, I was like, holy crap, like that's binge worthy. Like, if you haven't seen Ozark, get onto it. Yeah, look, I saw quite a bit of Blacklist just in the background. I wasn't too excited by it, but I am fussy though. I know I am. I'm very fussy. 5 to 10, then 460 to 10. Okay, so that's something I can try when I actually have enough cards to do it. I don't seem to have anything but cheapies in those kinds of quantities right now. I should have a look and see. I should see what the actual ranges are for Australian dollars so I know what to do for the boxes. Haven't seen The Rookie, haven't seen Lucifer. Isn't The Rookie that show where you sent that picture of the actor, or you told me the actor to look up on Google? I've only seen the actor, but not the show. With a save first. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, maybe I should look that up. Is anyone that's kind of mentioned it? Yeah, everyone's tuned in for US dollars. Oh, you didn't like it? It got a bit zany for you? Oh god, I loved it. That was really binge worthy. I just always wanted to know what was going to happen next. And I didn't really expect that. It's one of those shows where like the name of the show and the way that it was packaged didn't really thrill me. I didn't really think I'd like it, but woo! I did. And it made me feel like, no spoilers of course, but it made me feel like my life was wonderfully simple. So like after I had watched it, an episode, I'd just be like, oh, I can go to sleep and everything's okay. Everything's fine. That's what watching an episode of it makes you feel like. Hi, he's just watching me. He's like, well, are you going to put it through or what? I was having my coffee. There's no time for a coffee break when you're the only employee. Right. So we've never done so well in terms of money. I'm quite excited about that. Actually, I think, yeah, my camera's in front of it, so you can't see my level or my money. Hang on. I should change that for this stream. If I put it there, there you go. Now you can see. Funny, isn't it? Like you just have the camera where you have it based on whatever game you're playing. Sometimes it blocks stuff. $1 do into Madcap. Yeah. I guess I don't really mind that. I don't mind it as long as it still feels like real in a way. If something's too outlandish, then I don't really feel invested in it because it has to feel a little bit real. I just find, yeah, a lot of shows kind of leave me sort of like, like I don't really care what happens. It's up there with one of my top shows, personally, Ozark. I want one of these. One of those. It's one of the standouts. Recently, though, like I feel like I've watched a really high quality of show lately, and it has spoilt me. So before the Game of Thrones rewatch, I watched Fallout. The Fallout show. That was really solid. I liked that. And then I finally watched The Last of Us, which I bloody loved. And then House of the Dragon, and then the Game of Thrones rewatch. So that's where the bar is for me. If it's literally double, it's the randomly chosen cards, having a total value of 200, 400, and 600, which is why it can work. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to get my head around the reboxing stuff. I mean, luckily, like, there hasn't been any room for me to stuff it up yet because I haven't had enough. But at least I'm aware of the different ranges and stuff, so I'm not gonna lose value by making a mistake. Lovely. Top 5, yeah? Yeah, maybe top 5. Like Noah's Ark. No, it's not quite like the Wizard 4DF Oz. I suppose it's similar. Bloodline? I haven't heard of Bloodline. 160 to 4. Should I try? Should I try 160 to 4? Just to see if I've got enough? Do 10. So 160 to 4. Hello, Julie. Yes, I actually am. Oh, sorry. I'm a bit excited. I've got over $10,000, I just realised. 160 to 4. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm making money. I'm quite pleased. It's going very smoothly. I fired everybody. I don't have any staff now. No, I don't have enough still. I don't have enough. Oh. Maybe can I hire you just to remind me to pay my bills, please? I think I need an accounts assistant. I'm too busy, like, you know, running everything else. Lovely. Now, how are we going for, is everything in pretty good stock level? Not too bad, is it? I could use some more, orange and blue boxes. So if I get one of those and one of them. And I think I might like to... Oh, look! Oh, it's really working! All the smelly people are walking between the spray. And it's cleansing them as they walk in. I got to really see it in action then. I think I got cleansed a little bit too as I was walking by. Okay, I suppose I'll allow that. You can be the chief card opener and also remind me to pay my bills while you're at it. I can see the value in that. Right. So it's nearly 9, so we're going to open some cards soon. 50. Hang on, wait. 86. My brain. All of a sudden I can't add up. Okay. I was just checking the time to see if I'd accidentally streamed until like 11:30, but no, I haven't, so I can't use that as an excuse. $4. I don't like the layout of the till drawer, to be honest. I do wish I could change that. So I don't know, I feel like I can't get a good flow with it. 86. 5, 6. A bit all over the place. It did. It made a noise. Don't pay bills. It's a little known money saving hack that the big companies don't want you to know. Look at these. These have sold like hotcakes as well. Lovely. It's all coming up Millhouse, quite frankly. At this point. Oh no. Honestly, look, there's things that I'm good at in life. And there's things that I'm absolute shit at. And one of those things are those water puzzles. There's a name for a puzzle like that. It's a certain kind of puzzle where it's all about putting the right amount of liquid into like 3 or 4 different containers to level them out or whatever it is. No. Absolutely not. Real life stores normally do it the other way with the higher ones on the left. Do you mean with this card table here, the high value cards would be on the left and going around? Is that what you mean? Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's, you know how when like certain puzzles your brain just loves and it works it out much quicker, and then there's other ones where it just doesn't feel so natural. That's one of those unnatural ones for me. That's what I really like about playing co-op puzzle games, actually. Like when I played It Takes Two with Duck, when I played games like Escape Simulator with Fenny, everyone's brain works differently, so it's kind of cool playing it with someone else or, you know, a group of people, and everyone approaches it differently and comes to like different conclusions and stuff. Oh, and the till! Oh, the till! Yeah, the high on the left. I can't remember what it used to be when I worked in a store. But this one just feels like, it feels like there's no flow when you're going through to grab all of the stuff that you need. It's so funny. We were talking about keep talking and nobody explodes earlier in the stream. Because I was recently, like a couple of days ago, contemplating playing that, seeing if anyone wanted to be the other person. No, I've got Portal 2 and I've never played it. I've never played Portal 1 and I've never played Portal 2, but I've got both of them. Actually. We're loaded. 11 grand. Look at this. Nearly $3,000 profit. This is rolling. Rocking and rolling. Now let's buy some, just gave myself, you know when you're doing something in a game and your brain is anticipating that you're going to move to the side, but then you don't? And you almost give yourself like motion sickness by sitting perfectly still? That's just happened to me. Now I also want some, the white dice. What's down there? The white die, all the dice actually. Go on. Red. Oh, I've got black dice as well. Oh, I don't have all the dice in, like, out. To sort that out as well. That's okay. Maybe I'll move the dice onto this. Can you have stuff on the top shelf on that? Let's have a look. Let's try. I'm not ready yet. You can't come in. I've heard that Portal 2 is very good, but I've never played it. But maybe that would be a good stream game. Have I? I thought I still had both of the other plushies in stock. Yeah, I've just moved the shelf. So I've still got them both. They're just in a different spot. Everyone's so desperate to get in. Now, if I move... Can I just get a spare box going? What if I was to grab these? I love that everything fits in all the boxes. What if we put... Oh... You can get a lot on these double-sided shelves. Can you put anything on the top? That's better. Oh, that's way better. I like that. Can't be flat on walls. Yeah, that's all right. I'm eventually going to have a system where it's very normal to have stuff not against the walls. I'm kind of just experimenting with different shelf types at the moment. Where's all the other boxes that I ordered, by the way? Oh, I didn't pay for them. Yeah, fair enough. Fair play. I was about to ring someone and use my Karen voice. Imagine that. What a dickhead. Complaining that your delivery didn't arrive. Like, well, I'm sorry, ma'am, but you actually haven't paid for your items. They're still sitting in checkout. You wouldn't know where to put your face, would you? Keep buying them because you want to play it, but you end up playing the same. Yeah. I think there's too much choice. We have too much choice. And you want to have a go at everything. Be good to play with someone who hasn't beaten it already. Yeah. I think if you're going to play any kind of puzzler game co-op, you definitely want to both be fresh to it. Otherwise, it's totally different then, isn't it? Yeah, that would be a good one. Right, so we'll free that one up. We're not gonna have dice on that one anymore. That looks very neat and tidy. I like it. The cards are full. Let's check our prices for the day. That's okay. The rare Destiny box. I'm not selling that, am I? No. Or am I? Is that a rare Destiny box? No, it isn't. It's different. I don't have that. It shows you prices for everything, whether you've got it or not. Okay. That's probably fine then. Alright. In you come. Have I got enough cheapies to get rid of? I didn't end up opening any cards, did I? Oh wait, no, hang on. Let's do the blue ones. I've been getting some good cards out of the blue ones. You can just wait while I open cards. I'll get a good review there, won't I? I was supposed to do this last night. You'd think you'd be safe just opening some cheeky card packs at 8:30 in the morning. You wouldn't think you'd be getting a rush on at that time, would you? $67. You can hear cars buzzing about. Where? Got a couple of decent cards there. Oh, I'm not getting anything very exciting, am I? You'd be really annoyed if you were those customers, though. It's a pretty like ignorant move, isn't it? I'm just standing there looking at them like, what? Didn't get time to do this last night, so I'm doing it now. Okay, and now I'll take payment for that $68 plushie. Thanks and have a nice day. That's how it goes. We're very busy for early in the morning. 48. Oh, yes, that'll do it. That'll do it. When is that till Sunday? 83. Wait. Too slow. Pack speed is in the settings. Oh, can I change that? Oh, okay. I didn't know that was an option. Look at that in a minute. 79. In the settings. Ooh, let's have a little look. Pack speed. Oh, open pack speed. Oh, wow. It was on the slowest? Yeah, Julie's like, geez, everyone just needs to calm down. Oh, wait. Oh, can you not apply this when you're already in it? I probably need to do that when I'm not, mid-game maybe. Hello, Chorizo Joe. What's going on? Welcome in. I think I just turned my music up a little louder. It's not too loud, is it? With the old boop, boop. I reset the settings by accident. I was pressing things. Okay. 14. Oh, crap. I've changed the currency. Oh, for fuck's sakes. That's the last thing I need. US dollars? Hang on. I didn't mean to do that. Right. I see. So let's get my dollary dues back. Okay. What a shit show. So there we go. There's my currency. The music can be slightly quieter. Unlike that. The speed. I don't know why it wouldn't let me apply it before. I tried. So now if I open a pack, let's see how fast it is. $5. There are a lot of smelly customers. Look what I've had to do. I've had to install 2 Smellatrons on the entrance. So when the smelly customers walk through, they automatically spray all over them. And they don't bring all of their stink in here. And for the ones that make it through, I've got some tins of deodorant at hand. And I can manually spray them over here. I've got one of these. I can take the lid off and be like, yeah! Give them a spray. And then I can put it back on the shelf and sell it as if it was a full one. Up there for thinking, down there for dancing, as they say. Now I need some more of that, actually. Here's some more deodorant, some more links. Look! Look at that. It's like walking through one of those automated drying machines. It works an absolute treat. It was blowing through his hair. Because if everyone smells, the other customers get annoyed and they leave you a bad review. Which, quite frankly, is an outrage. $32. 32. Lovely. Now, I want to open up a pack or two. Let's see what the speed change has done. They exist, don't they? Oh, good night, thanks for hanging out. Oh, and before you go, I'm going to check my bills. Thanks, They're all paid up now. You can go to bed now. I'll let you go. Good night. Yeah, is that not a thing? Isn't that a real thing where you can walk through machines and it dries you? Or have I just made that up in my dreams? Because I talked about that once. You know when you get out of the pool and it's gotten really windy while you're in the pool or while you're in... Well, the pool makes more sense, okay? It's gotten really windy and then it's really cold. And I've always thought it'd be really nice to have 2 drying machines set up at the steps. So you get out of the pool and you walk through the drying machines and it all just like dries you off instantly. Oh, that is faster. Have someone's eye out with these. How do you even know? Oh, that's too much excitement. I can't cope. Oh, $972. That's a good one. Oh, it slows down for the good ones. That's good. That's good. That's a lovely... Oh, it's all going off. Oh, that is fast. That's faster than fit. You can get, like I can get 3 times as many packs opened while I'm supposed to be working. That's amazing. Ooh. I know, I think it's a good idea. There's nothing worse. A towel-less... Yeah, no towel. It's just the air doing all of the work. There's nothing worse than getting in a swimming pool and the weather's nice and then the weather starts changing while you're in the pool and you get out and it feels freezing. Full body dryer. Full body dryer or I'm not going in. Stand outside with a spray and spray when they come in. Oh, but I can't stand outside with spray all day. I'm a busy woman. It's not normal. I know it's a good idea, isn't it? I'm sure it wouldn't be very difficult coming up with a prototype. And then just do like a fake ad for it, just to get excitement going for it, just to demonstrate what it's like. I'll take some inspiration from that aftershave ad for myself. I'll take some inspiration for that. Just like walking through these 2 drying machines and hair's blowing around, like, you know, all the auto tune like in the background. And everyone's going to be just blown away. Desperate to hand their money over. Blown away. It's going to sell itself. It's going to sell... Whoops. Itself. Wait. How did that happen? Can we just start again? Don't look at me. No, I'm trying to... Yep. Wait. Wait. I've just broken my brain. Sorry. Right, so I need 35. Get out of here. Bye. How dare you? Stop giving me weird amounts. 37. I can't be doing with this disorganized change drawer. That's the way. If you're going to spend $150, give me $150 or use your card. I thought it was a cashless society. Hardly anybody uses their card. Yeah, you blow dry your hair at the same time. And you'd send Dyson out of business for a start. The Dyson buyout. I tell you what, for the price of them Dysons, have you seen how much it is for a Dyson hairdryer? I'd expect a full body blowdown as well, to be perfectly honest. Like $1,000. I want to be dried off from head to toe for that money, quite frankly. I feel like context was important. I feel like if you didn't hear the first part of the conversation, just know that it made sense. still use checks, really? Like, you can use checks here still. I'm sure that I saw something about them being phased out by a certain year, though. Most businesses don't want to accept checks and don't accept them. Because, yeah, it's just a pain in the ass. Like, we've moved on. Oh, I'll send you the money via carrier pigeon. Just use your bloody card. At this point. Okay. How did you get through my spray system? This is what I mean. You're that smelly that you evaded it. You evaded the automated system. You noticed an oddity. Oh, why? Why? What was weird? No, I don't. We don't accept doubloons and we don't accept checks. We don't accept buttons either. Just to be clear, I should get a sign made for the front just to avoid any awkwardness. Wait. I assure you that I can count. I have to count for the job that I do, but this change drawer is just not working for me. Okay. Now. He gave me 40 bucks. Oh, yeah? Yeah, that happens all the time. Someone will buy a really low value item and then they'll pay with an amount of money that just makes no sense. So yeah, instead of giving me a 20, they'll give you a 40 or more. And then you end up having to give all this change, but it makes no sense. That's been happening for ages. Maybe it is something to do with just like the currency change. It's very annoying, actually. Yeah, that's not the first time that's happened. I think we noticed that the first night I played it, actually. Somebody paid so much money for this tiny purchase. And it just made no sense. Like, you doing this just to mess with me? Imagine doing that. 34. I think it's having the $2. The $2 coins on the top thing next to the $5. It's just not working for me. It's weird. I need to put some more deodorant in the thing. We've run out. It's working its ass off, this thing. I hope these were designed for commercial use because we are really, we're really working them out. It's a fort that I would rather not have. I have nowhere to put my excess stock at the moment. So it's all sitting here and I don't like it because it's really hard to see what I've got under there as well. Because the boxes only have a label on the top. I'm stacking them. You have to go there right now. And then I can't see what I've got. I can't afford to do the warehouse thing at the moment. Oh! I'm shop level 20! Oh, it's happened, everyone! Shop level 20! Ooh, we can get the legendary license now. I didn't even notice. Okay. Okay, it's nearly the end of the day, so I've got time to have a faff about with it. Okay, now if I go to the stock order, now I can only get the singular packs at the moment. It's $4,000 just for the license for that, for the legendary card pack. Can you believe? Both sides for the dice. Oh, yeah, you reckon like have the whole, when you say both sides, you mean the whole shelf. Yeah, maybe I should actually. I kind of left it open, not knowing what I was going to put there, but I'm not putting anything there, am I? Now, where should I put these legendaries, though? Maybe these can go next to me at the counter so I can open them easily. Good idea. Put the legendaries at the counter next to the legend. All the good ideas, me. I don't know if it just got randomly windy outside or if there's like something climbing up the window, but that was a weird noise. Okay. 37. Maybe it was Emily, actually. Emily's been really obsessed with trying to get into my office lately. Hear these little rabbit feet running around. I think it is her. $5 dues. $1 do. Emily the business bun. I wish she did. I wish she did contribute towards the bloody costs. Be nice, wouldn't it? Okay, bye. Go. I've got things to do. So we're gonna get my little legendaries priced. Should we open some? Yes. Let's see. Oh, a flambrolli. Oh, I forgot that it was fast. It's quite overstimulating when it's that fast. Again, that probably didn't sound great. Just can't get away with anything if someone's lurking. With a shelf type that holds things but doesn't sell them. That being 3 sizes of personal shelf. I haven't used a personal shelf yet, actually. I nearly bought one earlier because it looked quite fancy. It really is fast. I don't know. Is it too fast? $45, a royal armor. I suppose it's not too fast. You don't really care about the basic ones anyway, do you? That was the slowest speed I had it on. I didn't even know. Wow, okay. That was quite a ride. So, have I sold that many boxes already? Geez, things are really selling out. Let's sort out these dice then. Let's take up the whole shelf. Yeah, get the basic bitches out of the way. That's the spirit. We want to spend our time looking at the legendary cards. Very good. Now what's this one? Blue? Yeah, blue. And have I got red? Is that red? Keep shutting the lid so I can see what I'm holding. Oh, that's the black dice. Okay. That's better. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why I didn't fill it before. It's because I hadn't decided what I was doing. But this works. Because, yeah, I don't really have enough product lines to worry. And I still have the shelf space next to where I'm standing, which is good. Now we have some room. CBAS and Oz level. Oh, I haven't got any Oz level ones yet. I don't think. Are the legendary cards the highest ones? I think that's empty now. I think they are. Some sleeves. Let's chuck them down there. It's been a high progress kind of night. Making money has been kind of difficult, but it's not been hard tonight. Losing the staff, doing the checkout myself, way faster, has been really good. For a start. You have a job keeping this full. People love browsing the individual cards. Can't get enough of it. No more slot available. No more slot. I have not one slot to spare. And this one. Now, how did we do? Wait. How did we do? Very good. My customer satisfaction rating is quite good. I didn't make any profit. No, of course I didn't. I didn't make any profit because I spent $4,000 just on the license for those new cards. So that makes sense. That's okay. So now that we've bought those, I think it would be good to limit it to only one shelf of the rare singular card packs. I can't get the next one until I'm level 26. You have to be level 26 to get the boxes. Oh, I can buy these as well. I haven't been buying these. I think these were locked at level 20 possibly as well. These battle decks. That's something I could get. Oh, well, that was $6,000 just to unlock the, bloody easy come, easy go, isn't it? Just to unlock the licenses. Bloody hell. Oh, rip money. Okay, I want them though. I've bought them now. So we'll get those. We'll pay my bills if I've got any money left. Now these special deck things can just go on the back, I suppose. I'm starting to actually fill things. It's a bit tight at the moment. I might have to move this out a little bit. It's a bit close. If more than one person wants to browse, you'd want to hope the other person's put their deodorant on today. Or that they've been through the smeller... What did I call it? Smellatron. Right, so let's move that and then we'll price them. Oh, they're that excited they're walking through other people just to get here. He's just morphing through everybody. Their spirits are combining. Now, that's a bit better, isn't it? I know. You wouldn't think a game like this would be so problematic. I didn't look because of how they were being... Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I didn't know that. I just didn't look. I did assume that I needed to be level 20 for all of them. Ah, well, kept things interesting. I know, you make a good quid out of selling licenses. That's good, isn't it? Well, it was nice having over $10,000 for all of 5 minutes. Now, how are the rest of the prices looking? I won't bother with changing that. The Fire Destiny deck. Well, I've only just put them on, so they're all fine. I've just done them, so they're all at market price. That's a big change, though. $5.94 in a day. You've got to be onto it. What do you reckon to that, everyone? Some new stock. What an exciting day. Turn it sideways. I'll have a look. I think I considered that, but I wasn't sure if it would fit. Let me have a look. Oh, collected 500 cards. Got an achievement for being a serious collector. 239. Lovely. You'd get no enjoyment out of this though. If you spent 20 bucks on a pack of cards and you opened it this quickly, what's the point? Imagine that, you finally buy one and open it, like, ah, and there's nothing. Well, that's all over, isn't it? I can't believe how much people will pay for a plushie. That's a good point, actually. Have I been checking plushie prices? That was fun to say. Plushie prices. Oh, have a lovely sleep, Julia. You too. Have a good Friday tomorrow. We'll catch you later. Wait, I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to get the dollar out. 25. Press the 50 instead of the dollar. 37. I've gone later than usual, haven't I? I didn't mean to. I'm enjoying myself. Didn't mean to do a late stream. 119. Now, how will it look if we... I think I was worried that it wouldn't fit with the walkway, but it does, doesn't it? Sort of. It's a bit closer to the oh, wait. Hang on. Oh, hang on a second. That works an absolute treat. Oh, yeah, because I've moved this. Without that there, that actually does work quite well. Ah, very nice. I need some more of those plushies as well. I haven't been checking the other prices. I was only looking at the cards. Oh, look, you can get playmats as well. Wow. Let's just reset these because I have no idea. We haven't, like, done anything with them for a while. Okay. 107. 26. We'll build up that money again in no time. It'll be golden. Now, the other thing I was going to do was order that plushie. That one. Well, I can only just afford it. They're expensive even for me to buy. I want to get the other license for the other one as well, and then I can put them above these. Got a pretty good flow now though. The store is flowing. Oh, you can get comic books as well. Woo! I'm overwhelmed. I'm already looking forward to playing again. $7. It's probably been a while since I had a look at all the available products. Well, saying that, I didn't really have much money for a time there. And then when I did get money, I spent it on some new product lines and it kind of all ran out again. I might leave it there. I've done a big solid session. We'll do a manual save just to be safe. Just in case. Lovely. Good session. I could really, honestly, I could spend so much time playing that and just lose all track of time. You got to watch it with games like this. There's just too much to do. It's overwhelming. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of TCG Card Shop. There's going to be plenty more of that heading your way. I should be streaming on Tuesday next week. Like first stream of the week, Tuesday next week. But keep your eyes peeled for the Discord, which hopefully that command is still going to work. I might just chuck it in case it doesn't. Been tinkering around with things. I think it did work, actually. If you're not in the Discord, feel free to join. I always ping when I go live, so I don't stick to a super, super tight schedule anymore, so I just ping when I go live. And you will never miss a thing. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks to everyone over on YouTube. Hopefully we catch you for another stream. And we'll say good night for now. Bye, YouTube. Lovely.